in the first half of 2021. Quick disclaimer, we are talking about the first half of 2021, so that means from January to June 2021. Games like God of War, Halo Infinite, Resident Evil Village, Dying Light 2, and Starfield do not count. We will probably not be seeing any of those games until the second half of 2021. Keep that in mind. And without further ado, starting off with Outriders. This is a game that we actually expected a while back. It was something that was announced quite a while ago. They started developing it back in 2015. It comes to us from People Can Fly, who brought us titles like Gears of War Judgment, Bulletstorm, and Painkiller. In a lot of ways, it looks kind of similar to Gears of War. However, there's a significantly large amount of role-playing elements incorporated, and it's obviously a completely different aesthetic/world in which you as a human are granted superpowers as a result of this energy storm going on this planet Enoch, which humanity is currently trying to colonize. It's got an interesting look to it, and I kind of think it might play out like a Gears of War meets Destiny situation, and I'm pretty darn interested to see exactly how that plays out. Outriders is landing on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X April 1st. Moving on to number 9, it's Bravely Default 2, which is a JRPG from Square that I'm personally very excited about. On account, Bravely Second was kind of underwhelming, and this fixes most of the problems that I had with it. At least seems to. Bravely Second was a continuation of Bravely Default's story, and in truth felt kinda a little bit too much like an expansion pack to me and a lot of other people. And knowing they are kind of doing the Final Fantasy thing and moving on to an entirely new world, an entirely new cast, an entirely new story, I'm quite excited for that. And from what I've played of the 5-hour demo they published in December, Bravely Default 2 looks like a big return to form. Honestly, there just aren't enough traditional JRPGs that take advantage of new hardware, and Bravely Default was that, even on the Nintendo DS, but seeing it on the Switch I think is really going to be great, and that they decided, hey, we gotta sort of do a fresh start with this. I'm excited for it. It seems to encapsulate the spirit of what Bravely Default was about more so than Bravely Second did, and I'm excited for further entries in it. Bravely Default 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch on February 26th. At number 8 is Monster Hunter Rise, which brings to us the sort of formula that we saw in Monster Hunter World, combined with a more verticality-oriented level design philosophy. Now, that doesn't mean they're throwing out the zoneless approach that they used for Monster Hunter World. That's still there, but they've retailored a lot of what's going on in this game to be good for a verticality-oriented set of mechanics. I think this is a really interesting decision, and I think could result in something incredibly positive. The game was developed alongside Monster Hunter World, with the two teams working on these two games, exchanging information and trying to keep everything in sync. So a lot of the design decisions that were present in World are probably going to be present in Rise. And I think that's a really good thing, because World really did a great job of sort of crystallizing what Monster Hunter is about and adding the verticality that Rise is intending. For all intents and purposes, might be a really big, very cool addition that might influence future Monster Hunter games for who knows how long. Monster Hunter Rise is a Nintendo Switch exclusive, and it's coming on March 26th. At number 7 is Returnal. This is a third-person science fiction psychological horror shooter, which was part of the PlayStation 5 announcement presentation. And not only did it show off a lot of the graphical prowess of the PS5, but it really shows promise as this kind of cosmic horror-oriented, is it in your head, is it not, Groundhog Day, End of Tomorrow type, time loop, dying, trying to escape type story/game. It's of course a shooter, so you know what kind of dynamics you're getting there. It does look interesting in that it's of course a shooter, so you know what kind of dynamics you're getting there. It does look interesting in that it's of course a shooter, so you know what kind of dynamics you're getting there. It does look interesting in that I think it could be really special. It lands on the PlayStation 5 on March 19th. At number 6 is The Medium. a really innovative looking game in which you control somebody who is a medium between the regular world and the spirit world, and you're generally always controlling her in both worlds at once. And I think that what we've seen of that, given how these two worlds are connected and the things you can change and cause to happen in one world by doing something in the other, offers a lot of really innovative gameplay possibilities. And they've done a lot of touting this dynamic, so it kind of has to work out really well for the promise of the game to be fulfilled, but I'm sold on it. I'm excited to see if it pans out. Like I said, pretty much everything I've seen looks good. It comes to us with a soundtrack from Akira Yamamoto from Silent Hill, and really does seem to take a lot of inspiration from the sort of way Silent Hill works. In order to do the two worlds, they kind of did the fixed position cameras that we saw back in the original Silent Hill. But in a lot of cases, this game looks maybe even a bit more scary. I think there's a lot of potential, and I really hope it lives up to it, because it'd be great to see this Xbox/PC exclusive really work out. The medium is hitting on January 28th. At number 5 is Destruction All-Stars, a game that was originally going to be a launch title for the PS5, and I think is kind of possibly, in terms of multiplayer, a real killer app for the PlayStation 5. It's a vehicular combat game which kind of combines a sort of roller derby type thing going on with, like I said, vehicular destruction, where the point is obviously destroying other players' cars. Now, you get various different weapons and means of destroying those cars depending on what you're playing as, and even when your car is destroyed, you're still wandering around the arena, pretty vulnerable, but also with the ability to change things going on in the battle with special powers, and in some cases, the ability to take others' cars. Honestly, this just looks like a hugely fun party game. I hope it lives up to the hype, because I will waste so much time on it. Destruction All-Stars is landing on PS5 sometime in February. At number 4 is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Now, this again was a big part of the PlayStation presentation and showed us a lot of amazing technologies on top of, being a new Ratchet & Clank game, which I'm going to just say anybody who likes platform games or shooters or the sort of intersection of the two, or just is a fan of Insomniac games, that's great. However, like I said, some of the really cool stuff I think that is worth paying a lot of attention to is like the teleportation dynamics we saw in the trailer. This is going to be an insane game. There's going to be a lot to it, and I think that it's really going to take advantage of a lot of new technologies on top of bringing us gameplay that I think we all wanted more of, especially after the recent Ratchet & Clank remake. I'm stoked. I cannot wait for a new Ratchet & Clank game. That's landing sometime in the first half of the year. They still don't have a firm date, but it's before Q2, they say, for 2021. That's obviously a PS5 exclusive. And number 3 is Hitman 3, which, let's just go ahead and say, the current Hitman series has just been like a hit, man. Wah wah. Terrible pun. Truth though, I have really extremely enjoyed Hitman 1 and 2 in this series, which has really gone the extra mile in kind of creating these more narrative-oriented scenarios that still retain much more of the sandbox nature of more early Hitman games. What they've told us about Hitman 3 is that it's actually a little bit more dark and serious, which I actually thought the series itself was kind of a little more dark and serious. It does retain the humor of Hitman, and I expect that that's probably not completely gone either. As far as stealth assassination goes, the current Hitman series has just been absolutely amazing, and rounding out the trilogy is Hitman 3 hitting on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One, January 20th.
I am Loki of Asgard, and you will regret this. When you picked up the Tesseract, you broke the timeline. Now you're gonna help me fix it. It is adorable that you think you could manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. Bye.
And number 2 is Back for Blood, a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, brought to us by the developers of Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studios. I'm excited about this because, frankly, after Turtle Rock split from Valve, we've really just needed this thing. Honestly, Turtle Rock's a great developer, but Evolve is just not their forte. It had a lot of problems, and having them back in a co-op zombie shooter is something that, honestly, I don't even think I have to talk a lot about. Left 4 Dead is a fantastic co-op zombie shooter. It's the definer of the genre, and I can't wait for more content from the creators of that. Back 4 Blood is hitting PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One on June 22nd. And finally, at number 1 is Deathloop. This is probably the game I am most excited for on this list, so I'm stoked it's at number 1. Deathloop is the next game from Arcane Studios, the developers of Dishonored. Really just fantastic devs. And Deathloop looks kind of like Dishonored on steroids in a sort of techno-future setting where there's a time loop, and it looks like it ramps up everything that we know about Dishonored to take advantage of a new generation of hardware, as well as a new aesthetic and world. Really, it looks like something really fresh, while also being a continuation of the power-oriented gameplay we see in Dishonored. As far as I'm concerned, Arcane is really just one of the best devs out there. I absolutely love the Dishonored series, and I cannot wait to play this. They were acquired by Microsoft, but thankfully this was a game that PlayStation owners are going to be able to play. It's landing on PC and PS5 on May 21st. Couple of bonus games for you. First, Werewolf the Apocalypse is a game that puts you as a shape-shifting werewolf eco-terrorist, which maybe sounds a little extreme, but I think is actually kind of fresh. There's 3 styles of gameplay: human, werewolf, and regular wolf, which will apparently lend a lot of variety gameplay-wise, and looks pretty ambitious in what it's trying to do. That's landing on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Microsoft Windows on February 4th. Finally is It Takes Two, a 2-player co-op platformer that tells the story of a couple of people having to fix their relationship through a trek through a mystical world in which there are tons of platforming challenges. I think that's hilarious, but I also think the gameplay that it brings us into looks pretty fresh and interesting. It Takes Two lands on PC, PS4, and Xbox One on March 26th. That is it for now. Let us know what you think about the first half of this year. We think it looks pretty good. Leave us a comment, let us know. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription. So click subscribe. Do not forget to enable all notifications. And as always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time right here on Game Ranks.
Ja. Bueno, gente, estamos de vuelta. Perdón por la tardanza. Bueno, gente, vamos a subirle un poquitico más al... bueno, creo que el volumen, sí, el volumen del juego está listo. Entonces vamos a activar aquí un momentico. Mientras que vamos entrando al juego.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
Listo. Bueno, entro aquí a continuar, cargar partida.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Listo. Bueno, yo aquí creo que no tengo. A ver, ¿qué nivel me piden para esta misión? 12, soy 11. Voy a las cartas. También el caballo. Que ni sé dónde carajo está. Y viene como no que lleva el diablo.
Fucking hey-oars.
Run, Roach.
Tough times. Tough indeed.
Faster.
Espérate un momentico. Bugué el juego. Puede ser. Cargar partida.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream.
The Witcher.
In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Listo, entonces. Ya.
Strange bird. Who's that?
Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs.
All right.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
And you be getting.
A ver si podemos meterle candela a esta vaina.
Time's come.
But darling, it's your lucky day.
May I join you?
I've never seen you here before.
Is that important?
All who come here do so either... Who recommended this is...
Men at the door.
No. Preferable if someone vouched for you. Soon. Until then, I'll have my eye on you.
We done talking?
All right. Take a...
Colección de cartas. Como un Magic será.
The luck!
I noticed.
I've a mind to let you...
Cards.
Matter.
Actually, I was not.
Indeed.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivi. Skirmish broke out on a bridge. Happened to be there with friend.
The battle for...
Not in the mood for cards. Maybe later.
I shan't force you. But should you change your mind, I shall be waiting.
Watch your tread. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Tengo que pegar un insultar.
May I?
You again.
Changed my mind.
No one's Oh!
Cards lining up to...
A mutant? See any
Not hunt. Who?
No, I don't know. They crushed his head before I could get a good look. Horson's always been...
Really gotta...
I don't...
Vamos a por esto un poquito.
Wait a moment. Gentlemen, this...
¿Dónde está? Quítate eso.
Leave him to me!
Larga. Vamos a quemar estos tres. Oh, espera. Coño, que es un poco de gente. No, puede ser. Ah, es que necesito
Triss
tener
could not help
la
Geralt,
vida ahí
yet she did
disponible.
direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I...
The Gamer Nava. ¿Cómo vas, brother? Bienvenido al directo.
Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Espérate un momentico porque en inventario tengo que
Strange bird. One more time.
Who's that?
I'll read it all back.
You've no coin left.
I'll wait to my house.
All right.
Leave me be. Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets.
You've been getting.
Soy al tercer piso una vez. Tengo que pelear con todos ellos.
We can go
Pero este es el que...
I've never seen you here before.
Heard you.
Did you know? Junior was right. Someone's after him. Disarm this man!
Keep it together, legs!
Now!
Pathetic.
Trata de recargarme rápido. Ush.
Come on.
Coño. ¡Epa! Carga. Oh, ahí le corté la... ¡Epa! Ok. No jodas, eso voy a sacar yo aquí un poco de plata. Sándwich de pollo. Bicho guardan comida, no sé por qué. Inventario. Pues ya la espada está fallando. A ver. Kit de reparación. Vamos a reparar rápidamente aquí inventario. Voy a darle prioridad a la espada. Se murió.
Time to end this.
Ahí está. Listo.
Should look around.
Un sándwich.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me?
Ahí está.
You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
Primero hablemos.
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Huye.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See ya.
See ya.
Be sure to reward you.
Listo, ahora vamos a ver qué coño podemos conseguir nosotros aquí. Polvo de espectro. Cuero endurecido. Ok, entonces aquí inventario. ¿Qué vaina es esto? Dice la señal Igni. Ah, aquí estamos. Me voy a poner esta. Ah, no. Esta es más armadura. Y me aguanta como más la pela. Vamos rápido a ver qué es lo que es, qué es lo que arde. Cuando ves me imagino que hay gente. Ajá. O sea que por aquí debe haber una caja. ¿No? No, no hay una caja con dinero. Listo. Ahí viene el caballo. Listo.
Run, Roach.
Espérate para revisar un momentico hacia dónde nos toca ir. ¿En dónde estaba el herrero? El herrero estaba aquí. Vamos a arreglar las cosas. Primero para que no nos... Para no irnos a echar coñazo ya con toda esa vaina toda dañada. El herrero debe estar por aquí. Esta es la señora de las hierbas. Aquí está. A ver si podemos... A ver, el herrero.
Top-notch swords.
Tenemos fabricar armadura magistral.
Show me what you have in stock.
A ver. Nivel 7. A ver si le puedo vender. A ver si me repara todos los objetos. Listo. Ok. Ok, puedes desarmar el inventario para volverlo objetos y pues obviamente ya comprender. Se puede vender una zona importante o desmontar para obtener componentes de artesanía. Ya. Ahí está. Ya me hizo el servicio.
So long.
Ya me hizo el servicio, me montó en mi caballo. Listo. No, ahí dice que ahí no dice que el caballo no puede subir. Verga, casi me llevó la señora. No joda, pero están todos atravesados. A ver si buscamos aquí en el mapa. Ah, está aquí abajo, estamos aquí abajo. Pensé que era más... Señora, pero no joda, ¿para qué se atraviesa?
Whoa! Hey there.
Aquí está.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Astaresio está trabajando con los redanianos.
Orson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Orson's neck deep in shit.
Le he dicho una fuente fiable, me estás diciendo que...
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
Listo. Yo tenía un contacto ahí y no sabía.
Move it! Come on.
Me va a tocar salir por esa puerta principal, me parece.
Got my eye on you.
Rogue.
Y ahora hay poca gente con capa. Una rolo de tormenta es lo que se viene. Coño, que hay carne. Esa vaina me salvó la vida. Vamos a cazar aquí rápidamente. A ver si podemos coger carne. Eso. A ver si podemos cazar aquí. Ahí está. No me dio carne. Será como una jauría de lobo. Vamos a cazar carne por aquí. ¡Mierda! Bueno, por lo menos aquí bastante carne. Carne. Deseo. Hígado. Sí. Esa luna está espectacular. Me puedo montar aquí. Está oscureciendo. ¡Ay, mira dónde están! ¡Ah! A ver si lo logramos llegar aquí allá.
Slow now.
Ahí está. Carne cruda. Hablan con ver. Vamos a ver en el mapa cuánto. ¿A cuánto estamos? Como siempre estamos lejos.
That's it, Roach.
Bueno, vamos a tratar de
Come on now. Hey, ya.
acelerar un poquito el paso. Coño. Hay pelea.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lots. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Listo. Ah, no.
Thank you. We've got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad, that's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb near Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Down Warren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
A ver. Listo, vamos a coger el caballo y seguimos nuestro rumbo. La idea no era pelear, sino que lo dejaran pasar.
It'll pay off,
Come on, Roach.
Aquí esto es un pueblo, ¿no? Se parece al que yo vine. Sí. Cuando estábamos peleando con el hombre lobo. A ver si podemos aquí. A ver los caballos. ¿Será que esa carne, eso dará carne? A ver si... A ver si un bichoso da carne, a ver qué es lo que es. No, eso no se muere.
Come on.
Espera un momento porque estoy perdido.
Slower.
Ahí está.
That's it, Roach.
A ver, vamos viendo el panorama. Que no nos vayamos a ir por un barranco, una vaina. Mierda. ¿Qué va? Te abro. Chao, hermano. Que te vaya bien. Ahí entré a la cueva.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
Move.
No, sorry. We talked, it was amusing, now about face and forward march. You blind, Hortensio? That's Geralt,
Es Geralt.
old friend of mine.
Papi. Quítate. Desgraciato.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Vernon Roach, Temeria's last hope.
Laugh all you want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, I cannot abandon them.
¿Quién carajo es esta?
You can and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die. Please.
We're done. Dismissed.
Yo no sé, pero yo creo que este es el único juego donde a medida que van apareciendo más mujeres, sí, es un peo seguro. Estoy buscando a Willy. ¿Conocen?
Looking for Horson Jr.
I've heard of him. Though I'm not sure why you think he might be in my camp.
Heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds. They're terribly
Creo que ese fue el que me ayudó a escapar en The Witcher 2.
You'll have to point them out.
O aquí, que no me acuerdo. Yo confundí las historias porque
Willing to help, or do I need
jugué
to keep
uno
looking?
para el otro. No jodas.
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenford, at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
Busca a Bastardo Hijo.
You trouble me, Greylocks. What Greylocks?
Now, witches, they can't catch the fox.
Whoa! Come on, Roach.
Qué brutal esos gráficos.
Giddy up.
Claro, estoy a vísperas de una tormenta brava. Como se podrán dar cuenta. Verga, pero llegué rapidito.
The man we're due to meet is Robin Whitty. Chambers used to forget.
Ready?
My contact awaits at the chess club. Let's get this over with.
Listo. Vamos.
Come on.
Vamos a sacar ese caseñeme de ahí.
Long weather. We're sitting in the barracks.
Ahí está.
Something's not right.
Let's see what.
es el club de ajedrez. Y te ese loco ahí encerrado, no creo.
Checkmate. They say it's the game of kings. That chess teaches one to think strategically. What a load of rubbish. Both sides have identical pieces. The rules stay invariably the same. How does this mirror real life? Witcher, do you know why I play chess?
Ni idea.
I have no idea.
I play chess to reveal the game's secret. Blood thumps inside these chessmen. You need only listen, and you will hear. Dub-dub. 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 A heart pumping with life. I take a pawn, and I hear flesh being rent. I win a piece, and I hear screams from the depths of its bowels.
Ese maldito todo
I
loco.
want to break the chessmen open. Squeeze the truth from them. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, sire, believe I do.
You know shit. You're merely humoring me. I was not speaking literally. First hidden truth. A monarch is always surrounded by fools. Understand?
No, still don't get it.
Unimportant. Let us speak.
Let us speak.
Why have you brought the Witcher here?
I think he'd best explain.
Busco al bastardo hijo. A
I'm looking
bastardo.
for Cyprian Wiley, Orson Jr. I know Redania supports him.
Why do you seek him?
It's personal.
Fair enough. I'll not pry. I have placed Junior in a mansion in Oxenfurt. Very few know this. They'll not let you in unannounced. Thus, you must tell them you've come about the new whores. Junior constantly requests fresh women. I hear he doesn't treat them well.
You just give me a man after investing coin and time in him? Can't help but wonder why.
Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Almost. I'll expect you to return the favor. And also, Junior has lost his purpose. The Big Four is no more. I shall contact you to collect in due course. Now go. And you, Roach. We must speak another time.
Verga.
Radovid's sinking ever deeper into madness as I see it.
I know where to find Junior. Don't really care beyond that.
Geralt, come to think of it, I too wanted to ask a favor. I have a terrible problem with Vess. Need someone to talk some sense into her. Come see me at the camp. I'll tell you more.
Let me think about it. See you, Roach.
Listo.
What are you looking at?
A ver.
Scrap before I lose my patience.
Vamos a buscarlo.
Awesome Juniors men visit you too, collecting protection coin. You hear our wailing yesterday?
What do you want?
Where's Horson Jr.?
Oh, this one's got bollocks, don't he? I know you motherfucker. Saw you kill Olgard and Vic.
Must be a misunderstanding.
Flank the bastard!
Niño, ¿por dónde me les meto? Aquí está la llave. Primero lo de la... Verga.
Lost your nerve?
Coño. Verga, verga.
Shut up and fight.
Coño. Está durísimo. Acá. Oso está plagado de gente, ¿yo? Pero por el otro lado. Eso me ayuda a subir de nivel. Acá. A ver. Verga.
Fucking degenerate. He so much as touched Ciri, he'll pay. Nailed it to the wall.
Vamos a ver si podemos. ¡Hola! Marico, las mató a todos. Maldito loco. No, Gerald lo va a picar como por 10.000 pedazos. Ay, marica, que no sea. Bueno, yo pensé que era.
What the sandwich fuck is this?